I don't know what the world is gonna bring. I don't know what the music's gonna sing. I don't know what my dreams are gonna do. But I do know I wanna be with you. Wanna be with you.
Hey folks, welcome to the Joe Giannino Show. That's right, it's America's favorite crippled. Love doing shit like that. Anyway, I like to, right now before we get going with certain things tonight, I like to mention that our hearts and prayers go out to all those who suffered from the bombing out in New York and all that. It's a real serious situation, and our prayers and our thoughts are with all the families that are involved of everything that happened. So I just wanted to let everybody know that my staff and everybody here at Madhouse TV wants to say that, you know what, our condolences to those who got hurt, and we thank everyone that supported our police, New York's finest, to get the job done and put these bad guys and these jackasses away. Makes me happy that we found one of them and he's in jail. So I'm glad to see him leaving an ambulance. Would have been better to see him leaving a coroner's though, but I'll take ambulance, second best. Today on my show, I have two fine guests, funny guys. All right, I have with me the famous Shug. Shug's in the house. I call him Shug. It's Sugar. Shug's here.
Hey Joe, how you doing?
How you doing, brother?
All right, Death Row lives.
We were at Dangerfields last night, working.
Yep.
We had a great time.
Great time.
Good show with the contest.
Great show. Good Heron Entertainment.
Right.
Production. It was a great show. You did fabulous.
Thank you, sir.
And it was very funny. You had a good crowd.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah, it was
a good
decent.
crowd.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
Yeah.
It was a good crowd.
People were fun, having a good time.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Folks, I did some crazy off the shit humor about my wheelchair as usual. You know, a lot of people, you don't get to see me do my comedy, but there's another gentleman on the show here tonight. When I tell you, out of all the comics I ever worked with, there's probably nobody better than him. Pound for pound, this guy's the best there is. I mean, he's done the Laugh Factory, he's done Stand Up New York, he's did Silly Putties. I mean, the guy is incredible. And he's going to be doing later on, at the end of his segment, he's going to be on doing his shtick. We're going to have him on stage performing. It's a real treat. But I'll introduce him now so you'll know who he is. We have also as a special guest, Mr. Wayne Kendall.
Thank you, Joe. It's an honor to be here tonight. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I got to tell you guys, I used to work at Dangerfields back in the day, but now I'm teaching college classes. I don't go out late at night anymore, and taking the train there, and by the time I get home, it's too late for me. But I do stand-up comedy locally on Long Island now because of my job. My dream was to be a stand-up comedian and make money that way, and unfortunately, it didn't work out that good.
I understand. My dream was just to stand up.
Now I'm close to retirement, and I'm looking forward to getting back out to Dangerfield. So it's something I'm really looking forward to.
That's true. Hey, I'm looking forward to it too. I got out of jail and I'm doing stand up now too.
You were in jail?
Suge Knight.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So we got something in common. We both want to be stand up comedians from our retired professions.
I love stand-up comedy. It's something I've always done. And now I'm just doing local shows on Long Island at theaters, Westbury Music Fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there. And you said you would introduce me to this gentleman, Ron.
Yes, Mr. Ron Herron.
Okay.
He is our booking agent.
Oh, nice.
And he runs Herron Entertainment.
Oh.
And he books he runs shows at Dangerfields. He doesn't book Dangerfields itself. He has his own shows that he runs down at Dangerfields.
Sounds like a very nice man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely will.
Sure. Thank
We
you.
definitely will meet.
Because he's watching you right now.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He said he was gonna call in, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, great.
And people always say they're gonna call in, and then the phone doesn't ring, and makes me look bad, you know.
No, you can't look bad, Joe. You never look bad, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I try not to.
Yeah.
So, Shug, talk to me. When's your next show?
The next show will be on the 30th of September.
Where we at?
With Dangerfields.
Nice.
And also, I got an improv group that I work with at.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that last night.
Right.
Talk to me about this.
Yeah, that's at the Laughing Buddha, where I give comics chance, to do improv with me as a group instead of doing it individually.
That's great.
Without having to pay astronomical prices,
Wow.
to get on improv companies and try to take your money. No, do it for free.
Right.
Let's do it like the Groundlings. Let's do it like Second City.
Right.
And let's strive together to make the world, see us.
Right.
You know, and it's every Thursday and Saturday at 10:30 at the Laughing Buddha on Kilmont.
Okay.
Kilmont Lounge. That's 7th Avenue between 1st and 2nd.
Now
I'm sorry. 7th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue.
7th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue.
And it's a late night with Suge Knight.
Wow.
A beginning little talk show, not as big as you. Maybe you could give me some pointers on how to be.
Let me tell you,
astounding-
you got a live audience there, right?
Got a live audience.
That's great because there's nothing better than doing, improv off the cuff. Back in the 80s, we used to do it at Eastside. That we would yell out to the audience, give us situations. And one guy would say, fireman, and the next guy would say janitor.
Right.
Now you got to act the parts out
Right.
of a janitor and fireman.
Right.
Or we would hide special cards,
Right.
give it to them,
Right.
and we would have to try to guess what card they were holding by acting out
Right.
what we gave them.
Exactly,
So and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
they would guess what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You're a fireman or you're a police.
That's fun, and improv is an important part
Yeah.
of comedy. You gotta be able to improvise, even if you're on a live set or studio, taping TV show. A lot of the comedians and a lot of actors do improv. Those are some of the greats. All people who do improv.
So when you do improv, now is this stuff you talk about before you get to the club, or is it right? Is the topics brought up at the?
Usually I lead the way.
Okay.
I'm the talk show host, or I'm one of my skits is I'm a program, Suge Knight as a program director of Nickelodeon Kids and Nicktoons.
Nice.
That's almost an unfathomable
Wow.
situation that he would be in, but they play along. I have an assistant, Carrie Cox.
Right.
She plays my assistant, and Nan Karamoto plays my other assistant, and Nate Alexander plays my lawyer, who tells me whether or not I did any character defamations to any people that I try to make fun of.
Okay.
It's almost like a Mad TV, Living Color type of situation, which is not on no more. So I give it to the people for free on YouTube or Facebook. You can see it on Facebook at Hakeem Coombs' page. Hakeem Coombs' page. You can see all the episodes. We're up to episode 7 now. So and then
Now, that's your real name, right, Hakeem?
Hakeem Coombs. I just play Suge Knight for the late night for Suge Knight, and I play Suge Knight for the Nickelodeon program director.
So now, if I was to come down, is this something I have to sign up for in advance, or how's this work?
Absolutely not, Professor. You can just come on.
Okay.
And you can just roll with me. You gotta roll with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead the way.
Okay.
For instance, I'll say you came on the late night for Suge Knight. No disrespect.
No, you know what? In fact, let's do a little roll reversal.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's just say you're on and you gotta roll with me. Okay. So
Okay.
you're gonna roll with me.
Okay.
All right. This is late night with Suge Knight, and I got a special guest right here, Professor who?
Kendall.
Wendell Kendall.
Wayne Kendall.
Wayne Kendall.
That's right.
All right, Professor. So why would you be on a talk show with someone as notorious as me? What made you want to come on late night with Suge Knight?
Well, I like to see behind the scenes, and I like to get to know people better. And I figured this is a great way to get to know you and the real you. And I tell you one thing, you have a look to you that would scare me.
Right.
But it turns out he's a pussycat.
That's right. That's the behind the scenes of Death Row.
Okay.
In the front, I have to play a hard, straight up gangster, but behind the scenes, I take care of all my employees because I'm not going to do what I did to you to Vanilla Ice, which was staged, just like the moon landing.
Right.
It was staged. Me and Vanilla Ice We planned that to fool all y'all in America that we were enemies, and he gave me that money for nothing. He's still getting cuts from my company, Death Row, which I don't have no more, but he's still getting a check. Okay, so it was all planned.
So
we're business partners.
You're telling me the moon landing was fake?
They're making a movie about it now.
Are you serious?
On Netflix. Yeah,
Wow.
no, that's real talk.
I've done a lot of studying throughout my days.
Yes, sir.
And I believe 100% that we were on the moon. I think there's a lot of hoax and conspiracists out there, and I think they're making good money and a good living off of their findings.
Right.
But there's no way it's fake.
Well, you will have to confer with Netflix because they're making that movie and
They're making money.
I'll
give you that.
They're making money. And conspiracy theories always make a lot of money.
How would a rocket shoot up to space with men on it and not land on them? Where'd those guys go? And how'd they get back here?
Well, that's my question. How did they get back with no rocket on the moon?
They parachuted into the ocean. I saw it live. The capsule came down.
But how did the capsule get off the moon? That's what I'm asking.
I think little jet engines.
Yeah, and they navigate why can't they just do that when they blast off from Earth? Oh, there's no gravity on the moon. I'm sorry.
It's all physics.
It's that's why I have you on the show, because I need you to tell me about these physical things. Because I'm just a Compton hood, that just looked up and got me a record company. And
I think what's happening in today's world is so many conspiracy theorists out there that are making great money off of being a conspiracy theorist, that everything's fake.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because Joe really does believe in aliens. Maybe you can confer with him and do some brainstorming with him about the alien theories that you have, right, Joe?
Well, I'll tell you, it's not that so much I believe in the aliens. It goes much deeper than that. And what's behind this? This world is really headed into places that nobody knows. I mean, and when you talk about it, the first thing they say to you is, "You've been watching too much sci-fi." But the truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
I've said it on my show 1,000 times. When you got the Self-Defense of Canada, come out publicly on CNN and goes, aliens are as real as the airplanes in the sky. Right. This is the Self-Defense of Canada. The guy who is, I forgot his name, but he's the Secretary of Defense for Canada.
Right.
All right. He's a cabinet member.
Yeah.
And he's the first one to go public and say that aliens are as real as the airplanes in the sky. Now, what makes a gentleman like that, and of his stature, who's got so much to lose as the Secretary of Defense of Canada, now he's retired.
Yeah.
Okay, but at that point, you have a title. It's like a retired president coming out saying that. He's the president of the United States.
I think when these guys retire,
they
start hitting the bottle. That's my opinion.
Like Jesse Ventura?
Yeah. Come on, man. If there was any truth to aliens, we'd know by now.
Well,
why would anybody want to keep that a secret anyway?
But it's I could go with Joe, because it's got to be logical to the fact that, just real quick, a little science lesson here. I mean, no disrespect to you, but our sun is a star, and the planets, revolve around it, which is how many planets?
They gave up one.
Okay. So, let's say 8 or 9 planets we got, right? And we're just one star. Now, when you look up in the sky, there's billions and billions and billions and trillions of stars.
Right.
Now, if those are billions and billions of trillions, just guess how many planets are revolving about them stars.
Right.
Which would be in the, I don't know what goes after trillions and gazillions, whatever.
Infinity.
Infinity. So, out of the infinity amount of planets, are you telling me there's no life on not one of them? Impossible.
I would say there's life.
Okay.
But I do not say we have had any contact with them at all.
That remains to be seen. I don't know. I know we're dumb enough to send signals out to space, and then it bounces back, and then we think those are alien signals.
I think what people see is when they're hallucinating on some kind of drug or some kind of acid.
I could confer with that.
That's what they're seeing. Yeah. I think that lack of sleep. You see things. I don't believe in any alien contact with Earth at all.
But you do believe there's alien life in space?
Oh, there's probably something out there. But I don't think we've had any contact with them.
Because the distance is too great.
No, I just don't think they want to bother with us.
Like, because we're too primitive or savage?
Well, when I look in the mirror, I don't really like myself as it is.
What don't you like about yourself?
I'm just saying, what's the reason why an alien would come down to Earth? What would they benefit from us?
That's a good question. What would they? If they got the technology to come here, they don't need anything from us.
Well, that's not true. There's always resources that they don't have that we do.
Like black and white TVs?
No, like certain minerals and organics that they might need to survive on their planet. Our planet is filled with gold. They might not have gold on their planet, and they need it.
They might
need that material.
They might not need water, and that's
One theory is that there are no dentists outside this world. So if they get fill-ins and cavities, they have it all taken care of here, underground.
yeah.
Underground. There's some underground dentists that are working on these aliens.
Let me tell you, we kid around and joke, but if you go on YouTube and type in aliens and conspiracies and all that stuff, you will read and find out and discover there are people that document it, and then 2 weeks after they document it, have died.
Mm.
Now, how do you explain that?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Guy tells you a story, tells you he worked there. 2 weeks later, he gets bumped off. How do you explain
You
that?
know, that reminds me of it was a gentleman who a guy was in a rock band that figured out how to the formula to break the speed of light, and after he did that, he suddenly disappeared. And I forget what rock band that was. I wish I could Google it, but he was a part of a famous rock band, but he was a genius.
Right.
And he did, they say he figured out the formula to know how to break the speed of light, travel the speed of light.
Wow.
And he's missing now.
To go back in time.
No, to break the speed, the light, not the sound barrier, but the speed of light. He figured out how to travel the
And now he's gone.
He's gone.
Maybe he followed one of his little discoveries and he's not gone. Maybe he just went
Maybe
a couple
he did
thousand
that.
years ahead of us.
Maybe he did that. Maybe he did that. But I'm thinking that if you're someone of a prodigy like that or a genius, the government is going to recruit you whether you want to or not. They're going to recruit you.
Well,
especially if you're Americans.
They
citizen.
don't right. If you they don't want right. You're right. They hide a lot of stuff. I agree with that.
Right.
And if you're too smart, they do away with you.
Right. First they'll make you an offer. Hey, we'll pay for everything you want. Join us.
Right.
If they say no, well then, hey, you come with us anyway.
Or they'll yeah.
What you think, Joe?
Well, I'll tell you. I have so many thoughts on that. If I get into it, we'll never stop it. I mean, really, because I can go on forever with all types of things.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, I've been saying this, our election that we have, that's coming up,
Right.
look what's going on in New York. I really think they're going to put in martial law, okay, and they're going to try to control us.
Mm.
They got these FEMA camps up. It's starting small in Manhattan. These bombs are now all of a sudden appearing, all right? You know, I really believe that Obama wants to not leave his presidency, and he's looking to serve a third term, and the only way he could do that is by putting in martial law
Exactly.
and creating a havoc situation,
Yeah.
and boom, he gets what he wants.
Right.
We, the people, need to wake up, fight, and stop this nonsense and stop being brainwashed
Right.
and controlled.
Right.
And for all you that think I'm a lunatic, if he still runs and has a third term, then guess what? You're going to all owe me an apology.
Yes, right.
Because the bottom line is, I said this a year ago. I didn't say this now. I said it a year ago, before we even got to this level, that Obama will not leave the presidency.
And you know what? That's a shame, because I really wanted to know what they was going to call Bill Clinton when he got, if he's going to be the first gentleman or the first man or the first gigolo. I was waiting to hear it.
He could be the first pimp.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's sick. It really is sick what's going on. And you know what I just find amazing in this world? No matter what happens, it almost seems like people just want to turn on their TV, watch what they watch. They don't care what goes on around them. It's like it's not important.
Right.
You know, when it affects me, call me. That's the attitude,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But when the time it affects you,
Right.
it doesn't just affect you.
Yeah.
It affects everybody.
Everybody.
And we're all screwed.
Right.
Now you're going to say, hey, team, let's get together and unite. It's too late. Quarterback's dead.
Right.
Everybody's got guns. We got nothing.
Right.
You know what? We're screwed.
And you know what that reminds me of is the civil rights movement, where everybody band together for a common cause. Now that they feel that there's really nothing, no civil rights to fight for. The black community is really just, not dog eat dog, but I do for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I only care about my immediate family. I don't care if there's someone lying on the floor begging for help or on the ground. I'm just gonna walk by them. I'm not giving them nothing.
Right.
And so we need something. We need a common cause to band together to fight against this martial law or this conspiracy to keep the people apart, and they decide who gets in the White House and not us.
Not for nothing, they're looking to put blacks against whites. That's what they're looking to do right now.
A race war.
A race war. Absolutely, they're looking to put that in effect.
Go kick his ass.
No. We'll be the bipartisans.
It's amazing, though, what they're doing. But again, what I'm trying to understand, America, for all of you that are, especially our military who's out there fighting for us, they got our military out of this country. They're overseas, so that any event, something happens over here. I was reading and watching that they got Russian and Germany military coming into the United States to police certain areas of the United States. Instead of using our military, they're bringing in the military, I'm dead serious, from other countries to police certain areas because our military is helping others overseas. Now, when I heard that and started reading that, that was that thing with the one flag, with the one economy, the one religion. This all goes back to the biblical thing with Satan, Lucifer, the whole 9 yards. But, I mean, I put on Facebook, I don't know if anybody read it, the word Amen. Everybody says Amen.
Right.
You shouldn't say it. It's a pagan god.
Right.
Whenever you pray, instead of saying at the end of your prayer, Amen, you're supposed to say Hallelujah.
Right.
But people don't. Because we were taught and trained to say Amen.
Right.
But if you look up in the dictionary the word Amen,
Right.
it says pagan god. Now, why would you worship, or at the end of praying to our Father that we believe in,
Right.
why would we say Amen and take it away from him and give it to a pagan god? Because it was deceit. We were all lied to from years ago, everybody's family, millions of years ago, from day one, and we were taught certain ways.
Right.
And we believed it.
Right.
Were you there when they invented this color table black? No. This table could be purple. We wouldn't know it. Why? Because we were all raised to be taught that this was black.
Right.
But we don't know that for sure.
No.
I want to know the person that was there when they took the color chart out and said, these are our colors.
Right.
Who made them? Who gave the authority to say, this is the color?
They try to say the Mayans started all that.
Right, but you know what the problem is? Nobody in our generation, or anybody for that time, 'cause that was billions of years ago, right?
Yeah.
No one was there. So we're brainwashed to believe that this is set in this way. No one wants to think out of the box. My philosophy has always been, folks, stop having people do your thinking for you. Start thinking outside the box and think for yourselves.
Exactly.
Because, seriously, one day you're going to wake up and there ain't going to be an America to defend. And that's no joke. I love this country. And let me tell you, right now it's going in a shithole. And that really pisses me off because we are a great nation and could be great again.
Yeah.
But it's going to take the American people, not what we got running around in the White House and who's governing this country, that's for sure. Because they're all about money, greed, and power. They're not about what's best. I mean, I can go on, but I've been in a wheelchair for 45 years. My wheelchair's taped together. I can't get a wheelchair for Medicare. What the heck is that? But yet, something happens over state, out of the country, a catastrophe. We're sending billions of dollars when you got people here in the United States that need small things.
Right.
And we ain't giving it to them?
Yeah.
We got to fill out paperwork, red tape. What do you own? How much do you have? What's in your bank?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke. And no one gives a shit. You know why? It's not their family. It's not happening to them.
Right.
When it happens to them at home, then you'll see everybody say,
But the government gives a shit about the 1%.
right, that's it.
That's it. And that's it, you know. So.
Well, that's why we all do stand-up comedy, right?
That's the truth, folks.
Yeah.
Your best comics come from tragic lives. It's a fact.
Hey, that's a straight fact. Richard
Yeah.
Pryor,
Yeah,
George Carlin.
yeah,
Look what happened to Robin Williams.
yeah.
It's all some sort of, you know, just traumatic life they go through, and they act out their, you know, their tragedy on stage for our enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? But you know, behind the scenes, they still suffering.
Absolutely.
No matter how much money you got, no matter how much, you know, talent you have, you know, still this, you know, behind the scenes, these comedians are hurting bad.
I always said I think they should make a movie with a guy in a wheelchair with machine guns coming off the side of the chair, going down like a 007 in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I think that's watchable. That's funny.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can turn a comedy into that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That could be on Spy Kids 8.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's something you should do, like an improv
yeah,
on your show.
yeah.
Have somebody in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Have it hooked up with, like, you know, guns coming off the side.
Right.
That would be funny. I bet the audience would laugh at that shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. They would. That'd be incredible. You know, I got to get you when I be able to get a studio like this one day. I got to get you on my show, Joe.
Why, with this place you're at, is it wheelchair friendly or no? In the city?
Buddha?
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's all the way downstairs.
Oh,
no,
is it?
No, I'm working on getting a studio, you know, or renting a studio. So, but the trick and the key to that is the live audience.
Right.
I use the Buddha because we have a bunch of comedians
Right.
there, and they're my audience.
That's great.
So
That's
that's
great.
that's the edge I have on that, because I think it would be hard to get an audience into somewhere if you're not a reputable name, or you're a big name, or you have a strong following whatsoever. It's hard to get a studio audience in the studio to, you know, be there. You know, so I got to go where the audience is at. You know, so
No,
it's working, but you know.
I give you a lot of credit.
Hey, you know, I'm doing it for the comedians.
I give you a lot of credit.
I'm doing it for the no-name comedians.
You know, I have somebody who's interested in music.
Mhm.
I was telling them about you.
Mhm.
You in the music industry.
Mhm.
And let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
What's the difference with the music industry today from when you were in it on a serious level?
There's no originality, and there's no good strong management or good record companies to, you know, guide these new musicians. And aside, you know, the times have changed. You know, just like when I had Death Row, you know, before Death Row was the Sugar Hill Gang, and before that was the Temptations.
Right.
You know, and then you know, then I came, and then after me was you know, all this Kanye West and Jay-Z, and then after them now is people who's literally grunting, and females who can't sing, or just a monopoly. Not a monopoly, yeah, a monopoly of just 3 or 4 singers who run everything. That's Beyonce, Rihanna, and it's Adele, and then everything else is crap. You know, say Britney Spears. I love Britney Spears. I wanted her to join Death Row, but she wouldn't do it. So,
Well, it's all about the look. It's not about the singing. It's all about the look.
yeah,
They
yeah.
look for a certain look,
Right.
and they make you famous.
Or no talent hacks that get on reality shows,
Yes. Well,
and you know, that's corrupting.
Reality shows are,
yeah.
yep, that's...
these reality show people, though, it's amazing how they're getting into areas that people who have been way better,
Yeah,
way better than
way
them.
better, way better.
And they're now, you know, they're getting bigger jobs. You know, they're in the limelight more than like certain celebrities.
Joe, 20 years ago, could you imagine anybody getting on TV and getting big endorsement deals that could not sing, act, or dance?
No,
What?
it's amazing.
I wouldn't have signed no one that can't sing, act, or
Right.
dance.
No way.
Unless there was one of my little floozy women, and I'll sign you to something.
That's a different story. No.
But now it's just this, the whole media and everything is just all about looks.
Looks. Look at Jim Croce. Remember him?
Of course.
Ugly man. Guy could sing. He got famous because he was a good singer.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Justin Bieber became famous because he's a good-looking kid.
yeah.
It wasn't because
Yeah.
he's, you know, I mean, I don't know if he's got talent. I mean, it's not my style of music, but
Do you know any song he sang?
no. What I'm saying is, back in the day before music videos, talented musicians got to where they got by being talented.
You were a big fan of the Backstreet Boys, weren't you?
No. No. I was the Monkees. I liked the Monkees back in the day.
The Monkees, yeah.
Monkees.
Yeah.
Last Train to Car.
Davy Jones, man, when he died, that was shocking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That blew me away.
Yeah.
I always think of that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I was just like out of nowhere. He was the healthiest out of all of them too.
Right.
You know.
Right.
It was just amazing.
Right. Well, the Golden Girls are all gone, but Betty White, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I didn't think. I thought, and the youngest, Estelle Getty.
And she's showing up on TV cursing her mouth off.
Yeah.
Betty White, man.
Yeah.
You see her? She got the most dirtiest mouth going. That's hysterical the way she does it. I guess it's because of her age, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
know.
But the character she played in Golden
Right.
Girls, you would never think she'll talk like that. That's the same thing with Red Fox when he was on Sanford and Sons. I thought he was the most adorable old man, but when you saw a stand up,
yes.
you better.
He was as blue as it got.
Yeah, well, those that was great comedy back then.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, we need that back again. We need somebody to be like that now.
Yes.
Well, tonight we got something coming on. What we got? The Kevin James Show, though.
Yeah, Kevin James Show is starting tonight, by the way, which I'm looking forward to starting at 8:30 p.m. tonight. For those of you tuning in and watching my show, 8:30 tonight, Kevin James. Listen.
Kevin can wait.
Kevin can wait.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait.
He can wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So, but, you know what? He's a good man. I had the pleasure of meeting him. And very gracious guy. Very gracious guy. Anyway, you know what? We're going to shoot to a commercial, folks. And when we get back, Mr. Wayne Kendall will be doing his stand-up act. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
Hey, this is Jeffrey Gurian here outside of Dangerfields with Joe Giannino, and you're watching The Joe Giannino Show, only on Madhouse TV. Boom!
We are the Stylistics Review, and you're watching MadhouseTV.com.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Ou aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com. Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Horsehair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota. You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota.
Welcome back to the Joe Giannino Show. Remember I told you we have somebody special performing tonight. You met him a little earlier. let me tell you, folks, Vegas, Atlantic City, people have been begging. He's playing at Westbury Music Fair. He's booked at the Nassau Coliseum. All right. Madison Square Garden has been hounding to get him to perform there. It is unbelievable what's been going on with this guy. He comes out of nowhere, and now he's taking comedy by storm. Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy of Mr. Wayne Kendall.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's great to be here tonight. Hey, what's the deal with amusement parks? You guys go to amusement parks? These roller coasters are getting so big. They're getting bigger and bigger. And what's happening is, the higher they go, the more my ears pop. And they should have barf bags under the seat. They really should, because a kid behind me, he lost his marbles. So, I gotta tell you, you guys have pets? Who has pets? Now, they got these things now, they put them on the back side of the dog, so when the dog poops, it goes right in the bag. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So they don't have to scoop up the poop. I wish I had one of those in my house. Folks, let me tell you, it's not long from now that you walk around in an adult diaper, and it's the right thing to do. We're getting so lazy as a society. As a society, we're getting very, very, very lazy. We're gonna have people come in our houses to wipe our butts. So I go on vacation with my family a lot. We go on vacation a lot, and let me tell you, it's getting more and more expensive. Now I look at my kids and I say, no. You have to tell your kids no. Ice cream, $35 for ice cream. The word is no, folks. The word is no. Learn how to say no to your kids. Come on. You know, I bought my son a pair of sneakers. $35 for a pair of sneakers. Guess what? My wife returned them. She said, you don't buy my son sneakers at Walmart. She went to Modell's, $130 for a pair of these Jordan sneakers. His foot's growing. His foot's growing. What are we going to do? $135 for a pair of Jordan sneakers. What are we going to do with them when his foot changes size? Let's talk about throwing money down the drain, right? Well, here's the good news. The older he gets, the bigger his shoe gets, and then I can wear his old sneakers. Picture me walking around in a pair of Jordans. Can you picture that?
No.
Well, I don't know if you know it or not, but Joe told you guys I'm a college professor, which is true. And if I walked into my dorm room with a pair of Jordans on, forget about it. I'd be the hit of the century. It's very hard to get my students to listen to me. So what I do is I relate to them through music. So the other day I walked in with a hip-hop song on, and the whole class was doing hip-hop Scientology. That's what I called it, hip-hop Scientology. I was talking about the stars, the earth, and the alignment of the equator to hip-hop beats. To hip-hop beats. And it worked, folks, it worked. So, I gotta tell you, I'm sorry, I am a professional comedian, but I want to talk about dairy. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Lactose intolerant is if you have dairy, you get the runs. Now, I'm not here to be discussing and talk about exactly what the runs is, but you should know, folks, the runs makes people run away from you. That's why they call it the runs. Somebody slipped me dairy ice cream the other day, and oh my goodness, the last pew in the church was flowing out the back. Talk about Sunday morning mass. I emptied the place. So, did I talk about holidays yet?
No.
Now, they got these blow-up decorations that go on front lawns, right? And they're great. I got this big pumpkin. It's a blow-up pumpkin. The problem is, on a windy day, it's on my neighbor's lawn. And he doesn't even celebrate Halloween. It's an insult to him. Now, the other thing about holidays is, around the holidays, around Thanksgiving, I wait to see if I get invited anywhere. And usually, folks, I don't get invited. And it's a sad time, but not really. Because what happens is, I sit home and get drunk alone. Who needs to hear the yappity negative crap? I don't need to hear about your kids' problems. I don't need to hear about what's bothering you. And I don't get stuck in traffic. That's my time, folks. Thank you. Have a good night.
This guy's good, yeah. Wayne Kendall. Wow. Now you know why the Garden and the Coliseum want him. I mean, everybody's looking for him. Vegas, Atlantic City. Guy's incredible. I mean, I never saw an act like that in my life. Wow. Just another prodigy on the Joe Giannino Show. Wow.
Yeah.
Shug, what do we do with that?
We need to get Ron to sign him.
Yeah, I think so. Ron, this guy needs to be signed then fast. Because, you know what?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you did a
Anytime,
great job.
anytime.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Anytime.
No
Great
problem.
job, great job, Professor.
You know, I got to tell you, I practiced that act all day today. And I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I feel like it went really well.
I'm glad because you were really out there.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's right.
Listen, folks, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to the Joe Giannino Show. You guys are great. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We will be on next month, and we will be talking to you shortly, and we're going to have some new things happening here. We're making some changes. So you'll be listening. Actually, go to Facebook, to Joe Giannino on Facebook. Go to my Facebook page, and you're going to see some new things with Madhouse that we're going to be doing. So look us up, and we want to thank you. I want to thank Shug coming down, being
right.
here with me.
Anytime. I'll be back.
He's always going to be here. Forget it. I'm not getting rid of him. He's like luggage.
I'm your bodyguard too.
That's right. He takes care of me when we're in Manhattan. Yeah. We be the parking attendants because they don't want me to park my van anywhere. Wayne Kendall, man, let me tell you, you were great. And you know what? I could already see the Tonight Show calling.
Thank you, Joe.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yes, I really
And to all
can.
my students out there, open those books up. You got the test tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a safe night. Be blessed.